Live long and prosper. Good afternoon, class. Your 5-minute mission is to explore your life, to seek out new job skills and employment opportunities, and to boldly answer questions that other applicants have answered before. So let's start with you, Miss Donaldson. You will give your answer to the question, tell me, where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years?
I will be glad to, Mr. Spock. And thank you for substituting for Mr. Richardson today. It is a real treat to have training from a Starfleet officer. I'm sure Susan would agree. She's shy and not very talkative. But I am sure she is as excited as I am to have Starfleet slant on employment and training.
Starfleet is glad that you approve. But Mr. Richardson will be back, after he recovers from Rugillian fever. He thinks he is a clone pod just now. It's a symptom. But he should recover in a few days. So, Miss Donaldson, would you please answer the question? I do have an extended lifespan, but I'd rather use it doing some other things. Please answer.
In the next 3 to 5 years, I see myself using the skills that I have. These my co-workers and supervisors have found useful and productive. Especially my customer skills. But I enjoy learning. I expect to acquire new skills. Skills that will equip me to take on new duties and responsibilities. That is what I expect to be doing in the next few years.
That's music to my ears, Miss Donaldson. Such a good answer. You make me want to cry with joy. But I'm a Vulcan, so I can't. Instead, let's try another question. With Miss Donaldson. Tell me, Miss Donaldson. Are you a good team player? Are you able to cooperate, to accomplish goals and objectives as part of a group? And why do you think so?
Mr. Spock, I believe that you are picking on me. Why don't you call on Susan? She is in our class too. Ask her the question.
Fascinating, Miss Donaldson. You are under the impression that there is another student in the room. Let me assure you, that isn't the case. Susan sitting next to you is a robot. Model of 572. Human simulant. She cannot participate. She does not have the programming. She can only blink from time to time. And she has no sound card. She cannot talk. In fact, she cannot make any kind of sound or communicate in any way. We use her to teach employers how to spot actual applicants for open positions. You know, from the bugs. The Susan robot's most advanced skill is to synchronize her eye blinks with the humans surrounding her. That's pretty much it. But she is useful. Employers trained using this robot type can't tell an actual applicant from a phony one. 2 out of 3 times. That's an acceptable success rate. So madam, answer the question.
Sorry. I didn't know. Robots are everywhere these days. I will never get used to them.
Miss Donaldson, do you not remember what your primary instructor, Mr. Richardson, told you about computers? They are stupid machines. So chill out and answer my question.
Sorry, sir. I need to write that down. But to answer your question, yes, I am a good team player. I have worked on teams to solve problems, meet goals, and satisfy quota requirements. But let me give you an example of what I mean. In the fall of 2006, I worked as a receptionist for Geiger Fruit Company. I was responsible for arranging shipments from growers around the country, and from Mexico and Canada. But on one occasion we had a problem. A shipment of cantaloupe had been sent from Mexico, but we had lost track of the truck and driver responsible for the delivery. My supervisor, Gary Fructus, was rather worried. That fruit was needed for the farmers market we had planned in Zionsville that weekend. He was worried that the shipment wouldn't come on time. I volunteered to track down the missing shipment. I checked the order paperwork to get the shipment number and code. I pulled up the transport company's last email to us. Upon reading the email, I realized that the destination recorded was Hammond, Indiana, not Indianapolis. No one had read the entire email and just assumed it was okay. I called the transport company and verified the mistake. Our shipment of fruit had been delivered to a farmer's market in Hammond. I located an independent trucker whom we trusted. I called him to ask if he could pick up the load in Hammond and deliver it to us at the farmer's market site. He agreed. By evening, the fruit had been delivered to Indianapolis, ready for the market to open the next day. My supervisor, Mr. Fructus, was pleased with what I had done. He had been worried. He thanked me and gave me a raise. I was proud to serve my supervisor and company in this way. Problem solving and attention to detail are strengths I carry with me in any work I do. And that's why I think I'm a good team player.
Wonderful answer, Miss Donaldson. Responses like that make you qualified to command a starship. Starfleet would be proud, and so would Vulcan High Command. Thank you.